In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to bake textures in Blender using the Cycles render engine. This method will ensure you can efficiently create detailed texture maps like color, roughness, and normals for your 3D models. To start, you need to prepare your scene by switching your render engine to Cycles because baking isn't supported by Eevee. This is a critical step before you can proceed with texture baking. Next, you'll need to set up image textures. For each texture map you want to bake, such as color, roughness, or normal maps, you'll create a new image texture node within the shader editor. Click the New button to generate a fresh image, and make sure to give it a meaningful name that corresponds to the map you're dealing with. For example, my object color for color maps. Set your desired resolution like 2048 by 2048 pixels, which is a common resolution offering a good balance between detail and performance. With your image texture node selected in the shader editor, it's vital that your object is properly UV unwrapped. Proper UVs ensure your texture applies correctly to the object's surface, avoiding any distortions or mismapping. Now, it's important to address the metallic maps if needed. When you're baking a metallic map, make sure that the metallic value is set to 0 in your node tree before you start baking. After the baking process is complete, you'll want to turn this metallic value back up to the appropriate level for your material. Let's move on to baking each texture map. Starting with the color map, you should first select the color image texture node. Head over to the Render Properties panel and locate the Bake section. To bake only the color without any light contribution, change the bake type to Diffuse and ensure both direct and indirect contributions are turned off. With your object highlighted and the correct image texture node selected, click on Bake to start the process. For baking roughness, the steps are quite similar. Select a new image texture node dedicated to roughness, set the bake type to roughness, and hit Bake. Finally, to bake a normal map, select a new image texture node meant for normals, set the bake type to normal, and click Bake. These straightforward steps will guide you in obtaining each specialized map one by one. After you have successfully baked each image, it's time to save these textures. Open the image editor by splitting your Blender window and changing the editor type to an image editor. Select your freshly baked image from the drop-down menu. Navigate to the Image menu, choose Save As, Das Sol, and save your texture map to your computer. Opt for a PNG format or another format that suits your project needs. And that's it. Now you have your baked textures ready for use in other projects or for seamless integration into complex models.